familiar with that yield sign, right? Everybody yields to the horse. I don't think that's really that safe. I think what you do, you decide with the person that you're trying to encounter which is the safest route. I encountered 5 hikers with dogs on leashes the other day on a very narrow trail with a big switchback, had a place to go down and a hill going up, and nobody could really get off the trail safely. The rule says they're supposed to get off the trail. Well, that was just not practical. So I backed my horse up until there was a little bit of a turnout, and I got off the trail for them. So, that's what you do. You do whatever is safe for everybody.
Sometimes I've encountered people who can't manage their horses as well. So what do you do in that situation?
You ask them. Get off your bike. Again, if you can make yourself small and come downhill, that is going to take the fear level of that animal and probably help it to relax a little bit. Communication with that rider. Perhaps the rider will even get off the horse just because they're uncomfortable, because their horse is very nervous underneath them. It will happen a lot. Not everybody out there is a skilled equestrian, and not every horse is used to encountering things on the trail that aren't other horses.
Right.
So, deer can set a horse off just as easily as a mountain bike or a dog off leash. Horrible.
You really have to talk to the equestrian.
Talk to the equestrian. Figure out the best way to get past each other and go about your day. Yeah, that's the best thing.
We ask people to not hide behind rocks and to not crouch down. And so you can explain why those things are true and how that fits with stepping down off the side of the trail. Looks like they're crouching.
Well, it can, but again, it's communication.
So
talking is the best thing. Why don't we hide behind rocks? Horses have 2 ways of seeing the world. One is monocular vision, so when they're walking their heads down like this, that's basically what they see. They just see what's out in front of them. That's how they see. When something is startling to a horse, they're going to pick their head up like this, and all of a sudden they have binocular vision. Their eyes change, so they can actually detect things, are you ready for this, 900 times faster than we can. So if they can detect motion that quickly. If they can't make sense of some motion here, right, they're going to think it's a predator. Everything to them is going to eat them. And that's what I think everybody needs to understand. Sorry, Michael. Tail in the face. So hiding behind trees, they don't make sense of that. They can't wrap their little dual hemisphere brain around that. Especially since they can perceive something out of one eye, turn right around and perceive that same thing differently out of the other eye. So you might pass somebody, your horse is looking at you through their left eye, you turn around, or I turn around on my horse and walk the other way, so he's looking at you with his right eye, and his brain might not comprehend what he's seeing. See what we have to deal with? So that's where I am with this. What else?
Let me ask you guys a question or two. Monty's mentioned that horses are prey animals. Can you give me an example of a predator animal?
Mountain lion.
Yeah.
Mountain lion, okay. How about one that probably lives in your house? A dog. What's another one? Cat.